Well, I would normally refer to it as Build-A-Bear, but because it's Rinna, and Rinna is
But what are we building?
Head bitch.
Rinna is the den mother
Head bitch
of
in charge.
of Team Bitch. Therefore, Rinna is Build-A-Bitch.
Does that mean I always have to be the one bringing snacks?
No.
Okay, that's
No.
good.
Not
So
necessarily.
you are the one that gets to be mad if there are no snacks available.
Okay, that's fair.
Now that's probably fair. All right, everybody. Get settled. Get your snacks and drinks. And let's do a brief recap of last session. As apparently you all made a furry friend with, what is his name? Gobo?
Gobo. And there's Gobo Jr., his little summon.
So, as you all returned from your foray to the melt, and went back to the safety of the Order in order to resume your duties as the Order of the Lucid Crescent, you were informed by your leader / guardian / captain, whatever you would want to refer to her as, but Elitha told you about a little bit about the boars. As you told her about the sahuagin, she seemed very confused as to why the fishmen would come all this way into Icir. Now, you all had escorted a very damp gnoll known as Doofus Dampfur back to the Order. And the gnoll had told you all that he, too, was being pursued by the sahuagin. Now, with the gnoll back at the camp safely after a brief skirmish with the sahuagin, Elitha had told you that also, it would be important that the route between the melt and the Order was clear of all fishmen, where people would try to be getting to the Order for assistance, and the sahuagin would be an annoyance, at worst. Although, after a bit of prying from Sindri, she let Sindri in on some information regarding the boars. Also that their tusks could potentially be used as some sort of magical concoction. Though I don't believe she told you the exact purpose of the tusks, if I remember correctly. Now, the ghost boars, being native and rather important to the area, could also not be, should not also be harassing the people on the way to the Order. And so, you all were told to go see what the hell is happening with the ghost boars, and to make sure the sahuagins weren't harassing them. As you made your way east through the mountains of Icir, you came upon the Ghost Boar's Glen. To the east, you saw multiple boars, although they all seemed weak, sickly. One, down at the bottom, that you had discovered, was not as hostile to your presence, and after some very careful helping, and some curing of the poison that was afflicting it, the boar had slowly gotten to his feet and assisted you in battle, for he said that his fellow denmates were too far gone to be saved. And so, the battle with the ghost boars began, with Gobo at your side. And thankfully, he was at your side, because that probably would have gone a lot worse. You didn't have Gobo as an ally, holding two boars at bay, while your friends picked off another. Now, a bit worse for the wear, but the ghost boar den now cleared of poisoned boars, the entrance lied just ahead, hidden under a mound of tangled branches and gnarled roots, down into a dripping cave that the boars had now taken over as a den. We will continue right outside the ghost boar's den, as you all will decide how you would like to proceed. That is where we will start today. One moment, please.
Before we go anywhere, I'd like to conduct some first aid on myself and Amumu.
I would very much appreciate that.
The game is unpaused, and you can do what you like.
I don't want to cast spells, so I just want to do like some bandages or whatever onto it if I can.
Yeah, you can do some basic aid, but aside from potentially taking a short rest, it will do not much more than stabilize your friends.
Is he bleeding?
Who? Amumu?
Yeah, it's been saying I've been wounded.
Yeah,
It just says I'm
wounded means you're lower than 50% hit points. A lot of things trigger depending on your hit points, and if you're wounded, some things will do extra damage to wounded targets. So as long as you're under 50% hit points, you will be considered wounded.
Okay.
Hey, Nadina, can I get this light that's on me dispelled?
Yeah. Do you want to just no more light, period?
Yeah, well, I didn't have a buff, and I just noticed, I just see...
Yeah, it's gone.
Egg team.
We'll see.
Do you guys want to take a short rest, or just go in there now?
Could we still talk to Gobo? Are we still able to talk to Gobo?
Oh, here. Hold on,
I
Cinder.
can talk to Gobo.
Well, yeah. Could we maybe ask Gobo what's ahead? Or are there any more? That might help us determine our action.
Okay, so I will make the connection.
The boar's mind full of pain. He's teetering on the edge of consciousness.
I want to heal him too.
How you doing there, Gobo? Actually, that's insensitive of me. What is your name?
The boar does not seem to have a name. Or within their tribe, they are not referred to really anything other than assorted grunts and groans, although he could be considered the alpha.
Is there anything you want to be called, or are we okay calling you Gobo?
The boar's inner dialogue seems to suggest that he does not seem to care either way how you address him.
Well, Gobo, you know what's in the cave with the fish people?
More of my pack. He gets to his feet as Gim heals his wounds. He shakes some of the snow off of his fur. He paws at the ground a little bit, feeling significantly better.
So you said that there was more of your pack in there. Are they in the same conditions as these ones?
Yes. The ghost boar healed a bit more. His mind seems to be a bit more clear. The fishmen poison the waters, come from the ground, and make the boars sick.
Do you know of any other way we could heal your pack?
His gaze shifts down to the ground as he does not know. He only knows that the fishmen came and the waters began making his pack sick, as the fishmen came from their only readily available fresh water source within their cave. The boar seems kind of torn between, well, not knowing how to save his family and just outright murdering everything that vaguely looks like a fish. But he is still too wounded, and he knows in his head the fishmen have long, pointy sticks.
I think we might be able to deal with the fishmen for you. You know how big your pack was? You know of a number?
The pig is not smart enough. He does
Okay,
not
so
know the
bad
concept of numbers.
Bad news, guys. Don't know
many.
how many of the boars are in
You
there.
don't know. Okay.
He translates it in your head as to how much noise the boars make as he goes through the forest. And you hear in your head a rustle of twigs and bushes that sounds more like an earthquake than anything. His pack must have been plentiful.
So, yeah, bad news. There are more sick boar in that cave. Real bad news is we don't know how many of those boars are in there. The even worse bad news is we don't know how to cure them.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I think
That's
we should
not entirely
investigate the
true.
cave. Just to see
Well,
how many sahuagin or whatever, but I don't think we should rush in there.
no.
Remember that when Gobo here had some of that good berry earlier, that black mass, and Montgomery pulls out the vial containing the sample he obtained.
I think we
This
also used magic on that one.
Yeah, I used a cure poison on him, and he spit it up.
So, is this something we're treating as a poison?
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Are sahuagin humanoid?
It is normally something I would answer with an insight check. If you see the corpse of a sahuagin, I would allow you to make an insight check to check that out.
Well,
Out of game they are. Out of game they are.
Okay, because
in game, Sindri is not sure.
Yeah. Out of game, I was more wondering because I'm thinking if I can try to disguise self as them.
They are humanoid. Disguise self does have some limits. Let's see. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs.
Yes, and don't sahuagin have the same general body shape?
Let me see if they're fish-tailed. If so, that might not work.
Oh, like a tail for legs?
Yes. Unfortunately, that would not work. Some sahuagin do have tails for legs. Some of them also just have tails, which would be another limb. Now you could disguise yourself as a dragonborn. Yeah.
Well, I do have a tail myself.
You know, that's actually...
So tailed...
I'd allow it.
Tailed sahuagin is something I could turn into.
If you find a tailed sahuagin, I would allow it. Yeah. But not a mermaid-legged sahuagin.
Yeah. And I'm guessing the sahuagin that we saw before, none of them had tails.
I'm gonna... Hold on, let me look. I actually, you're making me reference old stuff. Hold on.
Or if I would have had this thought like an hour ago, I would have run it by you first to be like, hey.
One of them was mermaid-legged. There were a couple that were two-legged with tails.
Okay. So, saying to the group now in character, I have an idea. It's not a very good idea, but it's an idea.
Amumu, listen.
I can maybe, and it's something I've never done before to this scale, I might be able to turn into one of those things. Which might get me a little bit of a scout.
I might be able to as well.
Now, the problem is if this goes sideways, we're either going to be running for our lives, or we won't have lives to run with.
I think you should just maybe test it at the entrance guards if there are any. And if not, we just get out of there. We don't need to push our luck. If there's too much that we can't handle, we need to get reinforcements, or at least get back to the order and let them know what's going on. But we might need some knights or something to come help us to kill this stuff.
Yeah, because we were told to try to stop it. Were we not?
Yes, but we're not suicidal maniacs. We need to think about what we're doing.
Okay, well, I think... Raffi, you think you can turn into one of those things too?
Now, one thing I will
think so.
remind you about the order, you guys are the knights.
Yeah, but we're like dream knights. I don't think we're not like running around punishing forbidden.
That's kind of the point. They hire you. You're like the mercenaries. They're the scholars who do all the brain work. You can have them come down here, but they'll probably write you a nice prescription for a really long nap.
Speaking of
like
naps, I do think we need to take a short rest.
Yeah, the Order is not crawling with knights. I would say the most combat-ready person that you have probably seen is the head of the Order, Zrada.
So, I think we gotta try. And I think we'll take a rest and we'll go from there. And I think if Raffi and I can sneak our way disguised as one of those things, I think we maybe should.
I mean, how
We're gonna
far?
take a short rest. I want to throw one more healing spell on everybody. So we're
Yeah.
taking a short rest.
Yeah, take a short rest, heal yourselves up. I'll keep watch. And,
Okay, so Paj is gonna. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And yeah, after the short rest, we'll try to scout inside.
I forgot how to target more than one person.
Shifty? Mouse over in Shifty. A light dusting of snow begins to fall.
I'm going to kind of keep watch.
All right, Gobo, a part of that prayer of healing. All right, do you guys all hunker down for a little bit and try to get a short rest in?
Yes.
I think, yeah, yes, we all agree to.
All right. Let's see, as you all begin to sit down in the snow to take a breather, if anything will come across your location. Now, considering a few things. One, you are currently out in a very open space. Two, you know potentially there are enemies nearby. Three, there's no three. I'm gonna roll a die. If it lands anywhere between 16 and 20, you might have some trouble. But not today. Everybody can take a short rest. Sindri, make me a perception check.
God dang it.
In the time that you are resting, and I think Sindri missed my request for a perception check.
Oh, I did it.
You did? I didn't say it. Oh, it was the 8. I'm sorry. I thought you were rolling hit dice.
Oh, no.
Lamau. Nice. Well, you may as well have been. So, full perception check.
Okay.
You notice that the snow begins to fall a little bit heavier now.
Okay, I think we need to finish up and start going.
All right.
Did Gobo heal any during the short rest?
Yeah, Gobo will heal a little bit, but he's still feeling a little from all the poison that's been ravaging his body. He will be fine, and he will sit out here guarding the entrance, if you so desire, to prevent any sahuagin from coming in from behind.
Now, Gobo, I do have to ask you a question. Do you know of any plants or herbs nearby that could be used to help us make antidotes or something to help get rid of poisons before we go in there?
Gobo does not know how to answer this question. He does... he snorts at you.
As a druid, I can decipher and interpret what that means.
You can speak with monstrous creatures?
Is he a monstrosity, not a beast?
He's not a beast.
Well, then no. If you ever do find any, or you see something that might be helpful, then point yourself in that direction, and I can go pick up some. Anything that you might eat, or somebody in your pack might eat when they're not feeling well.
He begins to kind of snuffle around in the dirt a little bit. The ground currently here is too frozen for him to kind of really get a good dig in, but he looks towards the cave as if, well, maybe the ground is warmer in there, where something might grow that they like to eat.
Thank you very much, Gobo. I'll be keeping an eye out, see if we can't do something about the rest of your pack.
Just rename him at this point.
Which way is the cave?
He points his nose in that direction. Towards the northeast.
Direction.
Sorry, I pinged. It was northeast. This way. Amumu, make me a survival check with advantage.
Please, I prayed to thee gods this time, not to miss.
Mumu, it's clear as day to you as you have tracked prey through the foliage more often than not. The blood splatters on the ground as you round the corner, and the deep hoof prints in the snow betray the direction of where the ghost boar's caves are. And before I do anything else, I will make the door appear. Door. And whenever you're ready to venture forth, just gather up near it, and you'll head down.
Guys, I found the entrance. Through sheer tenacity.
Now just be careful. We don't know exactly what we're going into. Are we going to follow our plan?
Gobo pushes you forward slightly.
Okay.
Are people going to try to disguise themselves? Or are we going to go in like a whole bunch of hootenanny?
Well, we don't know if we can disguise ourselves yet because we haven't figured out what these things are yet.
Gobo
I think
is
we
Until we
should
know that,
doing-
we can't do anything.
making circles and making a nice little hole for himself to lay in.
I think what we should do is we should try to just like sneak up, and then once we see them, we should fall back, disguise ourselves, and then go forward.
But do you
Just
think
to
we
give
should
us
all
the
go in
most-
cave, or just you and Raffi?
As we look into the cave, what do we see?
The cave, devoid of snow, is about ghost boar size and smooth on all sides, and descends downwards into darkness.
How far-ish?
Sindri, as you do not have dark vision, you cannot see.
I can.
Get your little dwarf ass in there. As you peer into the cave with dark vision, it goes down about 30 feet, and you notice it widens significantly, and you see a little bit of foliage or greenery covering the ground. And you swear just a little bit you see perhaps the remnants of tracks, like minecart tracks.
Hey guys, at the end of the tunnel's about 30 feet. At the bottom, there's some tracks, like a cart or something. Don't know what's
Actually,
down there.
I am going to pull you into the scene very briefly, so you can look, and then I want you to describe what you see once I give you about 10 seconds to look at this scene, and then I want you to describe what you see to your friends. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to just pull you in individually again. One moment. I'm going to make everybody else very quickly disappear, as you will not be a part of this. I'm gonna shenanigans with Gim. Pull the scene.
Bye, Gim.
Goodbye, Gim.
Sucker.
Are you loaded into the scene, Gim?
Yes.
Good. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds. You can zoom out. Take it in.
I'm good.
Okay. Now I'm going to pull you back into the previous scene. Mumu, will you get off of on top of Gim? I don't think he likes that. Crushes Raphael in the process.
Yeah, coming through.
Big
Go.
off,
Get off me. God.
That's what Paj
All right.
says.
As I don't see anyone down there, but to our right there's some like rail cart tracks. Does this look might be a mine, or someone laid it down? And there's a little pillar in the front, but they all go around, lead downwards. I don't know what's past that, but I think we're gonna have to go quiet like.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go quietly, and then when we get closer, we can try to disguise ourselves.
Montgomery, it looks like you are saying something to Gobo. Did you want to say anything before you head down into the cave?
I was going to hand off my last good berry to Gobo and just let him know that we'll be back.
He is a very good boy, and he happily eats the berry. He gives you a little nudge with a very cold and wet nose.
You just keep an eye out for us, Gobo. We'll be back before you know it.
You all descend into the ghost boar caves.
Yep.
Sure.
Right. One moment, please.
And anything else you guys can see in the dark other than me?
Nope.
I can.
Yeah.
I cannot.
As you descend, like Gim said, it descends into darkness. And when the cave starts to level out, you do see a bit of moss and foliage, denoting that there is probably some sort of moisture that remains in this cave. And the air is thick with the smell of strong boar presence, if you get my meaning. There is the sound of dripping water, running water, from somewhere deeper in the cave. But it echoes throughout, and you cannot tell the source immediately. Spiders and other various insects crawl across the floor, and to the east you see minecart tracks, long disused, broken, and going into collapsed caverns.
Alright. So Moo and Sindri can't see, so let me take point,
Okay.
take a rope, and hold on to each other.
Okay. So you're going first?
Tie one to me, and you just hold on to the rope.
I will use my rope and kind of just hold it out so Gim takes it.
I take the rope and tie it around my waist.
Can I do a perception check real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. All right, Raffaella, you take a moment to look around. To the east, you see, to the northeast, you see the collapsed minecart and the tracks going into a wall that has been long since collapsed. Yet you swear behind the rubble that's piled up to the northeast, you see a tiny bit of light. To the west, and also, Raffaella, I will remind everybody that you can peek around corners now. If you hold Q, if you're on a corner like Raffaella is, hold Q and like move your mouse cursor kind of near where you want to peek and move it around. You'll see that your line of sight shifts. So you can see kind of like, you kind of crane your head around the corner to see what's going on over there. And as you peek, Raffaella, further down, you see that the cave goes downwards, and support beams that were supporting the cave above have fallen.
Okay,
Well,
so it looks like ahead, straight ahead, there's a bunch of rubble, but I can see light. through some of the little spots, and to our left it goes down. And I can't see if there's anybody down there. I mean, there isn't anybody, but I don't know. There's another corner down there. So I don't know which way you guys want to go. What do you think, Gim?
I think wait here, and I want to go check out the wall, see how stable it is. Would it be a perception check on this wall, or?
Make me a perception check first, Gim. Okay. The rubble is piled high, and you are a short man. You can see light coming from the other side, but trying to discern how thick the rubble is going to be a little bit more difficult for you. Everything here seems precarious at best. One collapse generally means another is close by.
I try to peek through any holes to see if I can see through it.
You might have to get a teeny bit closer. Gim, as you get closer to the rubble and peer through the hole, make me a stealth check.
Normal, right?
Yeah. Oh! Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh dear. Gim, you are loud and in full plate. Walk on the loud mine cart. Cromp, tromp, tromp, tromp. You walk up to the rubble. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You climb up on the rubble to peek through. Rocks start falling everywhere. The sound of rubble like comes down from behind Gim. He doesn't give any shits. But he does see a sahuagin on the other side. Gim. And he looks at you. Yeah. And you look at him. And he looks at you. Gim, I'm gonna need you to roll for initiative.
Oh my god, it's that scene from Lord of the Rings where he knocks the shit into the well. That's exactly what the fuck this is.
Trying to die.
One moment, please. This is good. No, not a good one. This one. Not understanding the language of sahuagin, Gim, you peer over the rubble, and I will give you... This is what you see. In a lit cave, you see a sahuagin peering into a very large hole in the ground. And even with your dark vision, you're not sure how far that hole goes down. There is a rope on the ceiling that is connected to some sort of old lever apparatus that was probably once used for the mine, but now seems to have been repurposed for the sahuagin. And as he was diligently lowering something into the hole, his head snaps up as the rocks come tumbling down, and Gim, inadvertently clearing the way between him and the sahuagin beyond. Neither of you are surprised, but this first round is gonna happen before anybody else joins the initiative. The sahuagin, snatching a... what has he got? A spear from his back, moves forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. Scrambling over the rock. To stab at Gim with a mighty spear. Die. 20 will hit you, Gim. And you take 4 piercing damage as he stabs you in the shoulder. Gim, you're up. Gim, are you muted? I cannot hear your narration.
Yes.
Okay.
I take up my warhammer and attempt to smash his face.
There will be no silent combat in here. Give me all you've got. Ooh. Gim, the ground under you is just too precarious right now. You slip and slide on rocks. Currently, you are on difficult terrain. If you wish to move, it is double your move. Also, you run the risk of provoking an attack of opportunity.
I want to do an insight check.
Absolutely. What would you like to know?
How healthy is this big boy?
Quite. 1 moment, please. There you go.
Alright. And I just stand here and pray to the forge.
Everyone with dark vision can see the sahuagin popping up over the rubble that Gim just climbed upon. Those of you without dark vision are probably struggling. Everyone else can roll for initiative. No one has
Now
created
the
light
wall is
yet.
down?
That light is not going that far into the room. The light ends about here. And the people with dark vision can only see in the radius. Or excuse me, without dark vision can only see what is lit. So, Amumu, I need initiative from you.
Apologies, the wife was asking me a question. I'll roll it. Sorry.
All right, not a problem.
All right, I'm good to go.
Top of the round. Round 2. The sahuagin... Oops, excuse me. Second. The sahuagin champion climbs over the rock, attempting to stab at Gim, and succeeds. Gim is not faring very well, Montgomery. This is awkward, but you're up.
Right. Okay. Well, we're having some fun here. Let's go ahead and readjust our position and see if we can't give Gim a little extra room.
So, real quick, we're fully committed to fighting this guy to make as much noise as possible, just in case nobody else heard it behind us. Like, we're committed.
Oh, it's on.
You asking
Oh, it's-
us, or we already started fighting?
I know,
I mean, there's
but I
already
didn't know.
clanging and like.
Okay,
whole
all
wall
right,
came down.
all right.
Large.
Game on.
He succeeds on his save and takes no damage from the cloud of flies and mites that appear on his skin, already accompanying the barnacles and other horrible things clinging to his scales.
Oh, please take your time, but we got company whenever y'all feel like joining in.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess an insight would be good.
What would you like to know, Montgomery?
Is this one built like a humanoid?
He is. Except for the fact that he has a tail.
He's got a tail. This one got legs and a tail. I think that's it for me.
Sindri, you're up.
Okay.
It's dark.
Is there a way to target a specific square?
Not currently. You cannot.
Oh,
you don't have
never
dark
mind.
vision.
Also doesn't work like that. I am going to touch myself and create light.
Right. All right. Light has been created.
And I can see the sahuagin.
There he is.
Okay. I'm going to move here, give myself a better peek. And I am going to... That's my turn.
All right, Amumu, you're up.
All right, I am going to. Looks like a pillar in front of me, so I'm just gonna beeline it. All right, and just.
Well, you should be able to see now.
Oh yeah, no, I can see the Sahuagin.
Sheboygan.
All right, so I am gonna move it's 25 feet, so I'm gonna get right next to Gim, and I am going to.
Okay. Turn on that reckless attack. All right, you're attacking the Sahuagin. Don't forget to target. All right, you have advantage. Okay, double 17s. That's gonna hit. Roll damage. Jesus, wait, what?
It's because I reckless attack with Giant Slayer Battle Axe. Oh no, wait, did I not? I didn't do the Great Weapons Master attack, so I apologize. Ignore the plus 10.
Okay, I'm gonna undo that damage. So you'll do 10 damage to the Sahuagin champion.
Yeah, next time I'll apply the Great Weapons Master attack.
No problem. All right. Amumu, anything else you're doing with your round? As your axe bites into the Sahuagin scales.
I would like to make a perception check.
You mean insight check?
Yes, insight check.
What would you like to know?
I'd like to... maybe I kind of do wish I did a perception check to see if I know there are any others around. I'd like to know an attack this creature has not done yet.
Sure. Let's see.
We've already asked for its health, right? That's how I can see it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, then I'd like to know an ability that he has not done.
They also have the ability to bite, which is a melee here. I'm just gonna pretend I am biting Gim so you can see it in chat. But it is +5 to hit, it has 5 reach, and it does piercing damage. Amumu, anything else you'd like to do with your round?
No, that will be it. Come on, guys, let's help Gim.
You rage, Amumu?
No, I didn't.
Unfortunate. The Sahuagin champion turns to Amumu. And will multi-attack. He'll make 3 attacks with his spear or 1 bite, and 2 with his claws. The Sahuagin, climbing over the rubble, tries to kick Gim aside to get to Amumu, meeting his fury in kind. The first attack missing. The second will hit, doing 6 piercing damage to Amumu, and the last, as he stabs a 3rd time, narrowly missing that small hallway that he's in, making the spear attacks extremely awkward. You get lucky, Amumu. Gim, you're up.
I try to smash him in his face again.
That is gonna miss again. This champion wearing strong barnacled armor deflects your blow.
I guess I'm gonna pray the forge. I'm done.
Raffaella, you're up.
Okay.
You can't see the Sahuagin from your vantage point as there is a large pillar blocking your line of sight.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here, see if I can see him. And I can. Okay, I'm going to do Genie's Vessel and Eldritch Blast him.
Alright. Roll attack. That's gonna hit. Jesus. Roll damage. For 10 force damage. And it looks like it added the +4, which is your proficiency bonus, so
Yes.
that worked perfectly. Raffaella.
But
Yep.
dude, also her antagonizing blast, so I don't think it did.
I don't see the antagonizing blast. Do you have
You're talking about-
antagonizing blast?
Yeah, this.
The agonizing blast is the +4 that's added on to the damage.
Yeah.
So it's there.
So the proficiency bonus, the extra 2 for the Genie's Wrath, isn't included.
Okay, so we'll just I'll add another 2 to that damage. Doo-doo-doo. Boop. Raphael, anything else you're doing with your round?
Yes, I would like to do a insight.
Go nuts. Oh, geez. All right, everybody actually hitting their insight rolls today. What would you like to know?
I would like to know, is there anything else that we have not seen from him yet?
Aside from the flurry of attacks that they could potentially do, they have a dangerous ability to blood frenzy, and they love attacking targets that are low on hit points. They can smell the blood.
Okay, that'll do it for me.
All right, next up. Something is happening. Montgomery, you're up.
Oh, lovely. All right. Well, let's see if we can't get this to happen again. One of these times it's going to work.
You cast Infestation. Con saving throw. He succeeds with a 19. Takes no damage.
One of these bugs is going to work.
Montgomery, I think your insects are broken.
It's just there. Don't blame them. They're just some bugs.
They're just a bug.
That's it for Montgomery.
Sindri?
Okay. I am... Oh.
Yeah, what's that?
Ah.
Oh, what is that?
Guys, there's another one flanking us. I'm going to take a 5-foot step.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go swing bada. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Okay. Whop. That's gonna hit.
Nice.
This Sahuagin champion running up the hallway regrets every life choice as he takes 13 radiant damage. And the next attacker to hit him will have advantage until the end of the next turn. Nice hit, Sindri.
I do what I can. And I am going to roll Insight.
Unfortunately,
Nope.
that's not high enough. Perhaps your guiding bolt blast was a little too bright.
I just don't know shit about people.
I tried to give you an out, man. Sometimes you just gotta take it. You're like, nah, man, I'm fucking stupid.
No. I know where my strengths lie.
Amumu, you're up. Your reckless attack was indeed reckless. And you luckily dodged 2 of 3 of those spear attacks.
Now I was thinking, I was holding off my rage because I was like, oh, it's just one dude. Yeah, now we got this other dude disguised as a dude. So now I am going to rage because this dude just scared me and pissed me off. So I am going to go ahead and rage.
Okay.
And
one moment, let me apply the rage buff to you.
Thank you.
And you are raging.
Rawr, rawr. Okay, well, but I'm still very much angered at this guy for trying to stab me with his toothpick. So I am going to...
Reckless attack again. Okay. Great weapon, master. Advantage? Alright, he's winding up. And the pitch! Okay, 18's gonna hit. Roll damage. Jesus! Now that's a hit. Amumu, you bring your axe down on the sahuagin. Describe to me your hit, sir.
I swing my axe and scream, "Get off my gim!" and smack him as I go trying to aim for the biggest section of his chest, whatever scale-like pattern he's wearing. It hits home dead center and knocks him.
We might want to emphasize the M in Gim next time you yell that really loudly, Amumu, but anything else you're going to do with your round?
I'd like to make a... Instead of an insight check, I want to make a perception check.
Go ahead.
I perceive nothing, Jon Snow.
You perceive the sounds of rubble falling around you as the sahuagin clamors and climbs over the wreckage.
And with that roll of shame, that will be my turn, my lady.
Good. The sahuagin, now being bloodied by Amumu, continues to ignore Gim and attacking the now raging barbarian in the throes of his blood frenzy. I mean, he's got advantage, but I mean, now he's just got advantage. So we're gonna advantage. And he hits with the first attack. Now, mind you, this will be half damage, and it is because of your rage, so you only take 2 from the first spear. You don't feel the pain, Amumu, even though the hits are landing home. Again, the damage is halved properly. The third attack. Amumu, this could be dangerous. Last one hits, but not crits. Hitting you for 3. So, in total, you took 3, 4, and 2. Maybe he should have chosen Gim as a target. The sahuagin now sees that the anger fuels your, well, defenses? Gim, you're up.
Out of the forge, I am going to hit you.
Nope. By the forge. Gim? Can we talk?
Forge.
Gim, your phone is ringing. It's the forge. Do you pick up? Just say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. In your head, you need to pray harder, son. Because you have rolled 3 1s this session, and I fear that you have not been praying hard enough. Let you take this round to get reacquainted. I'm sorry, Gib, you're having a bad day.
Oh, I'm having a terrible day. But alright, I pray deeply to the forge.
Gim's prayers deepen as his tenuous grasp to the gods loosens. Raffaella, you're up.
Okay. I am going to... Genie's Vessel again. And Eldritch Blast this one.
Alright. And you crit! Okay. Roll critical. All right, and then we will add your Genie's Wrath. So on the crit, that'll be 2 damage. Boop. Boop. Very good. You deal on crit 13 damage to the sahuagin, yet it does not fall. It continues raising its spear at a mumu.
Okay, I want to do an insight check on the other one.
Okay, go ahead.
And I learn nothing because I'm around the corner.
Perhaps he is just too far down to see. But the sahuagin, who is currently under the effects of Guiding Bolt, moves forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Go on. 30. And turns to Raffaella. Raffaella, do you have all your hit points?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, because he's gonna attack you. But not with advantage, because you, are not bleeding. Raffaella, do you use a reaction?
I am. I'm using Hellish Rebuke.
Go ahead and hit it. Alright, hold on 1 second, let me finish my damage. As he stabs you for 8 damage, and you target him, Raffaella. And then hit that Hellish Rebuke damage button after you've done targeting him. He crits his dex save, so he takes half damage from the Hellish Rebuke. Not as satisfying as you may have thought, but once it almost killed the lad. The sahuagin, undeterred, attacks again. Hitting Raffaella. Doing another 6 damage. The sahuagin, now a dangerous flanker, uses his last attack, but misses. Montgomery. Round 4, another sahuagin has appeared from the hallway to the west, and is now in combat with Raffaella and Sindri in the back.
Go ahead and fix that.
He is under the effect of Guiding Bolt, so advantage to the next attacker.
The Lele him.
Give him the Lele!
Give him the lay.
Alright, hit him with advantage. Shall Lele have an animation? Alright, oh it does! You hit him! Damn, you sap him on the back of the head.
How dare you come out like that?
Ow! You clock him on the back of the head with shillelagh damage. You do 8 bludgeoning to him, and he whirls on you.
You want to fight someone, you fight me. You leave them alone.
That was a good point for insight.
Is that bestial enough for me to understand?
Do you speak sahuagin?
No.
Nope.
All right, this one's angry. I got him. You do what you do best.
Sindri, you're up. Help sahuagin in the casters!
Okay, sahuagin and the casters. I am going to incite him.
Nope.
Which goes about as well as my other one.
Sindri's wisdom. I see all those +0 modifiers.
I don't need to be smart.
No, you already know everything. You don't need common sense. That's for commoners. That's why it says common sense.
I don't need to know that you don't put tomatoes in a fruit salad.
Yeah, that's just, you don't tell Sindri what to do. You don't pay his sub. What are we doing,
go
Sindri?
home, guys. Go big or go home.
We are home.
I would highly recommend going big, otherwise we don't go home.
Little help.
You two are fine. I'm going to Guiding Bolt.
That's gonna
Second
hit.
level.
Nice. All right. Oh shit. Oh god. All right. You do 18 radiant damage to the sahuagin. Nice. That's a little bit better than average. 35, 17. Slightly better.
Then
Next attacker
I
will get
am-
advantage.
going to quicken spell.
Okay. We're going quick. We're going home. We're going quick.
And I'm going to firebolt.
Oh shit. Okay, you get advantage on it because of your own guiding bolt. That's gonna hit. Alright. Doing 5 fire damage to it, bringing him down. Just a little bit more. The sahuagin is undeterred and
I
continues
am
approaching Montgomery.
going to teleport right here
Very good.
with the use of my astral shard.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Definitely get out of trouble.
Amumu, you're up. You are raging. You have reckless attack. Or you were reckless attacking. Go nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this guy. He hurt my dwarf, motherfucker.
All right, you have advantage. That's gonna hit. Ooh. Oh god! You hit him for 22 slashing, finally embedding your axe into his skull as he finishes crawling over the rubble. He does not make it to you or Gim, and his body slides down the rubble, pretty much clearing the path.
You know what you can do now?
Hmm.
Go hit the next one.
Yeah, let's go, Gim.
You get an extra attack because you killed something with Great Weapon Master.
Yep. You reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1. You can make a melee weapon attack as a bonus action, so I suggest moving over here and giving him the business.
Come on, Gim. Let's go give that dude the
Anytime
business.
now.
Okay, do I get anything since he's facing Montgomery? Do I get,
you
like,
are
any kind of
you
advantage?
get advantage because 1, you're flanking,
Okay.
And you're raging.
and you're
Well,
And reckless. You're like
and
you're
you're
already
reckless.
reckless
You're just
attacking.
like super advantage right now. Nope. Roll damage. Okay. Amumu, you embed your axe in the place between his shoulder blade and his neck. He
get off my
thrashes
friend.
about, but he is not dead yet. Amumu,
Alright.
is that end your round? Holy shit.
No, I am gonna try to do an insight and try to get this dude's health. Again, I know nothing, Jon Snow.
Gim,
Yes, I will complete my round.
you're up.
Run over here. And I'm going to smash this dude in the head.
Oh, let's see if he prayed to the forge today. How'd that prayer go? Not very good. I am
Jesus
not
Christ.
feeling good.
I'm about to start cursing the forge. You hear me, forge? Alright, my turn's over.
You might want to change cleric schools there. Raffaella, you're up. I think
Okay,
the
I wanna
forge
do it.
wants a refund.
I want to do an insight check first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god, where is it?
I.
I know!
It's alphabetical. Oh, what would you like to know?
How much health does he have?
Yeah, you're gonna love
For fuck's
this.
sake.
You're gonna love this.
Oh,
One
nice.
HP.
Okay.
That's the axe is like in his neck. This guy bleeding out. He's not looking good. That misses! No! Raffaella, your Eldritch Blast goes awry with Amumu. He shoulders you out of the way, and you get kind of bumped up against the wall, and your Eldritch Blast hits the ceiling above you. Raphael?
Moo? Yeah, fuck. Alright, I'm done.
Less fighting, more smashing, please.
The sahuagin turns. In a frenzy. The weakest. So delicious. His first stab missing. Second stab missing. Desperate. The last one hitting Raffaella. Do you want to use a reaction? Oh, actually, did you already use Hellish Rebuke?
Once,
Or are you going to use the spell?
Yes, I'm going to use the spell.
Okay, he is going to roll damage. And Raffaella target him and hit damage. Makes a dex save. But it does not matter. As he hits Raffaella once again, it is a bad idea to hit Raffaella, and fire erupts from her, engulfing the sahuagin and bringing him down with a shriek. Abe goes silent once more.
Now is as good a time as any to actually start getting a good survey of our surroundings.
I and Raffi require medical attention.
Unless Gim decides, marching through here in heavy armor is a good idea, in which case let's just go right on ahead.
Well, I don't know if anybody else is up here. And I'm sorry for that. I have been having bad luck with the forge today. I don't know.
Do you pray to the forge for healing?
You need a minute. You need a minute. Sit there, talk to your pile of hot coals.
So I think I do need to do something about Raffaella at least. I'm running out of healing spells.
Yeah, you and me both. We don't have any potions or any of that information now, do we? Someone said the bad phrase, law of averages.
Uh-oh.
Do you not remember what happened the last time you said that?
Lamau.
Yeah, we already got the bad. I got the bad that session, so,
No, the last time you said that, we got triple ones in a row!
Who's this we? You got a mouse in your pocket?
Ahem. Now, party, the sahuagin that you have alerted are no more, and a passageway has opened to the north. Or you could explore to where the other sahuagin came from, to the west. The choice is up to you. I will quietly remind Sindri before progressing further that you are lit.
I will move out of the way and kind of try to cover my claw as much as possible, which is what I lit on. I'll kind of cover it if that's possible.
I'll kind of dim it a little bit. I will change your light to be only dim. Oop, nope, I fucked that up. 5 bright, 40 dim. There we go. You hold it back a little bit, clutching it to your chest. It is only really lighting you now and providing dim light for everyone else. The sound of the moist caves echoes through the silence.
Moist.
Okay. So maybe you talked about it. Are we gonna go? I can see a little bit of light ahead, but that other dude came from the darkness. Do we want to go that way, or do we want to go towards the light?
Well, I did see him. He was holding the rope, and it looked like he was lowering something down there. So I think they're more stalking at the bottom of that rope.
What do we think? Go the way that one came, or go the other way?
I'll let you make the decision. Last decision I did caused this mess. So today, I'm letting you guys make all the decisions while I contemplate life.
I think we should go away from the noise that Gim made. So like toward the cart. So up on the northern side. I think we should head west, away from the light.
Hang on.
What do you got?
Let's humor me for a minute. All right. These sahuagin seem. Would y'all say they seem somewhat organized?
Pretty much, yeah. They're intelligent creatures.
So they know that there's one up off that north passageway. One is up there, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sindri, you were talking about possibly doing a look-alike kind of scenario.
So, I do think that worked. However, I think these things can see in the dark, and I can't.
Hey, before let's search their bodies to see if they have any clues, if they're carrying anything of importance or anything.
Okay, yeah. Go looting.
All right.
Wants to loot.
Mumu, make me an investigation check.
And I will give him guidance.
So,
Get to add 1d4.
Okay.
All right. You kneel down and begin to pad at the sahuagin's barnacled and shell-like armor. You fumble around for a bit and you reach a small pouch that's made of some sort of watertight material, maybe seal or some other pliable aquatic mammal leather. And as you open it up, wrapped inside, make me a nature check. You squint. It's green and serrated, looking like some sort of plant. This is not your forte, but you swear it twitched.
Anybody know what the fuck this is? This thing, I swear, moved. Oh, okay, fine. I tossed the bag at Gim.
It slaps on the ground wetly. And some of whatever is inside kind of tumbles out a little bit. It looks like a piece of seaweed. Something like thick and rubbery that you'd see in the ocean. But along its sides, they're jagged and serrated, as if the seaweed had thorns. But the thorns are moving, wiggling slightly, almost like a centipede. Now at first glance, this looks like a plant, but anybody looking at this, I need you to make me a nature check. Not a moo-moo, you already failed this. Montgomery's, you're a little bit far away.
I get one?
Gim, Raffaella, and Sindri.
What are we making? with
Nature. Oh, boy, Raffaella, you swear you've seen stuff like this on your travels near oceans. You're pretty confident this is actually a rather dangerous type of seaweed, but as opposed to, like, like a sea anemone. It has, it lives in the ocean, and whatever kind of tries to hide in it, it'll wrap around and dig these thorns into, and then it embeds the thorns into the creature, and then it gets into like their stomach, and then the thorns begin to like sprout more seaweed, and then wherever they die, they grow into one of these terrible seaweed monsters, and then the afflicted thing, the seaweed monster, is suffused with the blood of the host. So it is like a semi-sentient, passable seaweed that is meant, that lives kind of parasitically and can hold an immense quantity of blood. And when it does, it turns from this rubbery green to a crimson red. That was a lot. Carnivorous seaweed.
Huh.
Graffiella, how much of that do you share with the party?
This pouch is made of like a carnivorous
Oh, sorry, what's
seaweed.
in it is the seaweed. The pouch is probably
it.
seal leather.
Oh, what's in it is some carnivorous seaweed.
That's
Should we like leave it in the bag, or what should we do with it? Should we burn it?
burning it sounds like a good idea.
Well, hold on.
We don't know what would happen to it if we burn it.
Well, there's 2 corpses. Why don't we check the other one
Well,
and
what
see
are we
if
gonna
it
do with
has?
this one?
I got it. But whatever we do, maybe somebody in the order might be able to know this. Remember, there was the deal with the funguses, and these things are going crazy. Like, I don't know, maybe they've been ingesting this shit. I'm thinking it's food.
I cast Sacred Flame on it.
It shrieks like very quietly, and it shrivels up on itself as if it were burned by the sun. All the moisture is now gone from it, and what you have left is, well, a piece of nori.
Hey, Montgomery, we found some crazy carnivorous seaweed in the pouch on this sahuagin. Be careful if you open a pouch on that one.
Carnivorous seaweed, huh? Let's see what's on this one.
Montgomery, you find the same pouch full of this carnivorous seaweed. This one has a couple of bulbs.
Sounds like a good use for a nature check.
Make me a nature check. Oh, druid.
Sounds like a good use of failing a nature check.
You're a druid you're a Vaki. You're very good at fire and earth things, water things? Weird. The Vanti, at least, are more of a fire and magma-based race. Water stuff, yeah, that gets weird.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like seaweed, all right. I think we should probably just keep it in the pouches for now. Maybe not. From my experience, I think we're better off just not interacting with this stuff at all.
If you open that pouch, I'm setting it on fire.
Oh well, no pouches. Is your pouch open?
Well, Amumu opened his. We saw it, and then I killed
Well,
it.
light it on fire. What are you waiting for? Light it on fire. I didn't open a pouch. You did.
I didn't open a
have
pouch.
no open pouch over here. There's no open pouch. It's just carnivorous seaweed. We want nothing to do with it. Just put it down, light it on fire, walk away, throw it in the abyss. We had nothing to do with it. I've never worked. I would never touch this stuff.
I'm Sacred Flaming in his bag, too.
The seaweed, lacking moisture now against the radiant light, crumples into, well, dry and crunchy nori. It might be edible. Ew. Ugh. Well, maybe I should further define edible in the Arctis universe. Carry on.
All right. So now we've searched their bodies. What do you guys want to do?
I feel like we should go in the direction that the rocks, because you saw a hole over there, didn't you, or something?
Yeah, there's a rope with leading into a hole, and that sahuagin I was trying to sneak up on, he was lowering something into it.
I think we should go check that out first, because I feel like if we go the other way, there might be more sahuagin there, and nobody came behind the one we attacked, so I don't think there's any more that way, or at least close.
I think if anybody were around, they would have heard all the battle going on too.
So that's my vote. We go the direction Montgomery is now.
Sounds good to me.
Montgomery, as everyone gets a little bit closer, really the only other thing the sahuagin champion has on him is the spear.
Yeah. Are these spearheads metal? by
No,
any chance?
they are made of coral.
Oh, of course, the spearheads wouldn't be made of metal. No, that'd be too simple, wouldn't it?
Let's go ahead and grab that, though, just in case I need to change the way I look. I can at least have the spear.
Yeah, I don't see why not. That's a pretty good idea. All right, let's.
I can give you the spear, not a problem.
Are we?
It's in your
going
inventory
to
now,
try
Raphael.
this quietly? Are we going to be quiet, or are we just marching in one by one, two by two?
Let's be quiet.
Let's be quiet, I
quiet.
think. Try it as much as we can.
And I think it's a good time for me to embrace the Vati heritage and wild shape.
Ooh. And what form will we be taking on today, Montgomery?
That's a very good question. Let's go with. You know what? Let's see. How about? Give me a second to look at this.
No, not
Can you do anything like a bat? I mean, we are in a cave, maybe.
Yeah, I can't fly.
Ah, damn. Okay.
Do you want me to go ahead and try to shape shift now, and I can maybe take point in case?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so I'm going to shape shift into disguise self.
Okay. And what are you going to try and look like, Raphaela?
Like one of the sahuagin.
Okay. 1 second. Give me 1 moment. Let's see. Morph. My client. Don't you lag out on me. Don't do it. There we go. It worked. Raphaela, you use disguise self, and you become a sahuagin. You have a spear, and you wield it, well, somewhat convincingly.
I do not have night vision anymore.
Oh, because I polymorphed you. That's right. Hold on, let me fix that. Not a problem. Vision. And you have 120 foot dark vision. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Now, mind you, disguise self, if you get too close, these changes might not hold up to,
Yeah.
close inspection.
Yeah, this is just merely to maybe get a peek around. I'm not going to go talk to anybody.
Sounds
So you
good.
guys don't have to worry about that. Are we ready?
Sure, I think if we do a variant on the giant lizard to look more like a salamander, I think I'll be ready to move forward.
Giant, let's see, salamander. Oh, I can't do salamander. Hold on, that's the wrong type of salamander. Giant lizard?
Yeah, giant lizard will be fine.
Okay. And you are wild shaping?
Yes.
You are a giant lizard.
Yes, and I need my dark vision back.
I will. Boop. You're a giant lizard with dark
yes.
vision. Well, it appears we have a wizard, lizard, blizzard, gizzard.
Okay, I'm gonna walk carefully forward.
Go ahead. You can control the token.
If there is a dwarf that would like to move faster,
Raffaella, since you are in the room first, if you would like to look around, you also have much farther vision than the rest of your party. You can describe what you see to them.
Okay, so there's a big hole in front of me. To the left, it goes down, and there's a bunch of water. I don't see anybody down there.
I have a request. You're not. You're a humanoid, not a beast. Never mind. I answer my own question.
Raffaella, there's a rope dangling from the ceiling, attached to a pulley apparatus. The rope descends into the hole. And goes, let's see, your dark vision goes 120 feet. You are the only one who can see at the very, very bottom of this hole is a raging river. It goes into a cavern that goes very, very deep underground. Whatever is dangling off of the rope, it looks like a tusk of a ghost boar, and it's about 60 feet down right now.
Can I pull this rope to bring it up?
Sure. It'll take you a little bit, but you can definitely begin to pull. Now the ghost boar tusk is quite heavy. Make me an athletics check, Raffaella. But it's not a problem. The pulley holds fast. And it's probably the only halfway decently built thing in this place. You bring up from the pulley, indeed, a ghost boar tusk. It looks like it's been hacked off.
Okay, trying to look to see if I can stick that in my genie vessel, but I can't get to any of my spells right now.
Oh yeah, because you're a sahuagin.
I know.
Let's
What do we want
see.
to do with this tusk, you guys?
Let's try to keep it because I think they want to use these tusks for something.
Yeah, whatever they were using it for, we can't let them keep it down there. Do we pull the whole rope up?
Yeah, it's all up.
Yeah, I'm holding the tusk in my hands, so...
Okay, I'm cutting the rope, taking the rope out of this hole.
Okay. Again, with a quick snip, the rope is severed. And Raffaella is left with just holding the ghost boar tusk.
Okay, so I think we probably should go ahead and go down the passageway where there's nothing else here.
I'm gonna do a perception check for the distance to see what that is, if I can.
Yeah, go ahead. Gim, you squint against the darkness. There is a slightly phosphorescent moss that is providing a meager amount of light in this cavern. you see on the ground that it does descend into water. Although from your angle, you're not quite sure how deep the water goes. The moss that's growing on the edge of the water seems to suggest that it is rather abundant with life. Although very further down, you see a disturbance in the water that looks somewhat like a swirl.
All right, guys, let's be careful. I can't see what's really going on down here, but
Let me go first, just in case. Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything down here?
Yeah, make me a perception check. Raffaella, I'm going to zoom out slightly. Give me one moment. Raffaella, from your vantage point as you step into the room as a sahuagin, you get a better idea of the lay of the land. The water continues a bit to the north here. I'm going to ping here on the map. Ping, damn you, ping, hold on. The water continues here a bit to the north, over just a tiny stretch of slightly dry land, and opens up into a much larger cave here. Now, with your genie's sight, you can see in dark vision, or in the dark, up to 120 feet. And as you peer into the larger cave, you see that it is a den for the ghost boars. And you see the large body of a ghost boar nestled in his hay. But the ghost boar is not moving. He is laying down, and he is lacking the strong tusks of your friend Gobo outside. But what is more worrisome is the absolute size of the sahuagin that is in front of him. Just an absolute beast. A massive lad with 4 arms, looking like a capable and fierce warrior. Wielding a trident easily in one hand, the sahuagin is snarling down at the ghost boar, who does not seem to even notice the large baron's presence. Raphael, also with a 15, there are more sahuagin voices within that den to the north. But it is very apparent that the ghost boars are in no position to fight back against the sahuagins to the north.
Okay, I'm gonna pop back up and talk to my buddies, and we're gonna figure out what we want to do.
Raphael, as you turn to return to your friends, the swirl here, that is the whirlpool on the other side of the room, begins to churn, and you see a finned hand begin to come out of it. The water begins to bubble and boil. What do you do?
Okay, I'm going to pop back up and talk to my friends and tell them what's going on.
You better go over there.
Okay, guys, this is what I've seen. So, there's a ghost boar over there who has no tusks now. He's pretty much just laying down, not doing well. There's a big sahuagin, lots of arms, big trident, looks like an absolute unit. And I hear more sahuagin over there. Then in the whirlpool, I think another sahuagin's coming out. So, what do you guys want to do?
That sahuagin slowly is coming out of the whirlpool.
Kim, move out of his sight.
See
There you
the
go.
sahuagin coming out.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm gonna pretend like I'm the old sahuagin that was sitting here, and hopefully he won't come up here. Because if they see he's gone, they might come check it out.
The sahuagin.
Can I prep a hammer strike?
The sahuagin turns down the hall, looking towards Raffaella.
I'm looking at him back.
Seeing nothing afoot, he moves off to the north.
Okay, he went away. There's gonna be a lot of sahuagin over there, you guys. I don't know what we should do.
I know that I'm pretty spent on spells, and I don't know if we have the ability to take on the whole sahuagin swarm. Even if they have a champion boss running right over there.
Maybe we should take this horn and go back to the order. Take Gobo, and we'll go and see what they suggest, maybe? Or if they want, I don't know.
Well, they wanted us
charge in here.
They wanted us to deal with this.
If we go back, Gobo's gonna come in here.
Yeah, Gobo will probably.
That is most likely a guarantee, Gim. If you all leave, Gobo will come back in here. And you might lose your friend.
Okay, then that's probably not the best option.
We needed to figure out why the sahuagin are drawn to our friend.
Well, we know that. They want to use the horns to get to their god.
Yes, but Doofus doesn't have horns.
Well, Doofus might be somewhat connected to their god because he is a reborn.
And he's always wet.
And so yeah, he might be cursed by the sahuagin, or the sahuagin might have killed him. I think Doofus's connection to all of this is kind of not our big issue.
Sindri, make me an Arcana check. You're definitely on the right track. The sahuagin also want these ghost boar tusks. And Elithas seemed to infer that the ghost boars were still important to the Order. Perhaps it is some reagent in relation to the dreaming.
Well, it sounds like that we need to go in there and fucking murder them.
You seem to recall that there is a spell called Dream that would allow you to traverse the dream. It is a little bit beyond your studies at this point, Sindri, but with a 19, and you've heard that there are potentially even drugs or substances that could facilitate one's dream quest. This could be shamanistic. A good Arcana check. I'll give you a little more information than normal for that.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know, Ravi. If you go over there and just blast them all with your thing, I don't know if that pig is still alive or dead. With your fireball, you might kill all of them and the pig.
It's unlikely that I would get it with one shot. Number one, I don't have a lot of charges on my fire wand. And number two, that one guy is really big and there's a bunch of them. So if we do this, we're going to have to do it as a team.
I'd never leave you alone. But a quick fireball opening might scare the bejesus out of all of them.
Yeah, we might get a surprise with it.
And if they're in an enclosed area, you might just hit them all.
think open it. If you have the ability to open with a fireball, I think we should do that. And then I think we can all go in. I make a psychic connection to Montgomery and go, hey, what do you think? What's your idea?
Yeah, lizard wizard, what are your thoughts?
Lizard.
I am the lizard wizard.
You're both lizard wizards.
We need to take care of this problem. If we just leave now, they're going to continue doing what they're doing. We haven't actually solved anything. So we can either go in a guns blazing, or we can try to sneak around him. Now, Raffi, was that correct in that you just saw the one?
Yeah, but I heard many more, and then one came out of the whirlpool and went over there too. So there's at least 3, if not more.
Okay,
So-
so we've either got to sneak around, or we got a fight on our hands.
I think we have a fight on our hands regardless.
I mean, the other option is for me to try and go over there and not get caught. But if I get caught, I'm just wearing leather here.
I think right now we need to figure out how we want to fight this, because I don't think we're getting away without a fight.
I think
Hang on
we
a
should
second.
blast first, or try to lure some out.
Do we? Let me scurry around real quick, and we'll find out something. I'm going to see if that other path connects up to where you were looking there, Raffi.
I'll
If so.
maintain his.
Before he goes, I'd like to cast Beast Sense on Montgomery.
Link it in chat.
Would you?
Well, let me do it. Damn it.
No,
No, it's because
did you target Montgomery? Then cast it. You touch a willing beast. For the duration of the spell, you can use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears, and continue to do so until you use your action to return to your normal senses. Okay.
gives an extra
Next
set of.
time you touch,
I-
make sure that you buy me dinner first.
I'm sorry, buddy. I just trying to get you an extra
Again.
pair of eyes.
You could have said, please. You could have said, hey. But that's fine. Just go ahead and put your greasy mitts all over my scales. It's
He is
not like
really angry with you.
Yeah.
kind of in his sort of identity. That's fine. I'm sure you do that to all the pretty lizards, don't
Montgomery.
You really do not
I'm
want to
speaking with
hear
animals.
what he's saying. You do not want to hear
No,
it.
I can't speak with animals.
Sindri, can you find out if Montgomery wants me to go down the path so that he can see me?
Montgomery, do you want Raffi to go down the path to see if you guys can see each other?
you? No, I want y'all to just stay right where you are for now. The less people we have making noise, the better.
Okay,
Stay here.
I'll stay. I cannot see what Montgomery is seeing, but I'll just to make the game.
Montgomery's going to have to describe it to you.
Got it.
How about I just show you exactly how I feel every time you put your mitts on me? All right, now we're going to try to do this calmly and quietly, so I'm assuming a stealth roll is probably going to be required.
That is. Let's see it, lizard. Oh, very good. The lizard quietly crawls across the ground. Wait. Montgomery, there is a, I'm gonna stop you right there. The beams that are supporting the ceiling here have long since fallen. And as you walk across here, there is a bit of a sinkhole, and you sink into it slightly. The two pieces of wood shift, causing a small amount of rubble fall down on your scaly lizard head. Montgomery, make me a dexterity saving throw. Montgomery, you fail. Montgomery, you take 12 bludgeoning damage as rocks fall on your head. You are momentarily buried and must make an athletics or acrobatics check in order to get out. You are stuck momentarily.
All right. There's a bit of a trap down here. Path kind of opens up, but listen, I'm gonna sit tight here, keeping an eye on things for a minute. But
you do see that there is a bit of a break in the wall there, and you can see a bit to the north.
Montgomery, do you want me to send a Mooma to help you out?
Absolutely not. I do not want that animal anywhere near my hide.
I can hear you and understand you. I can't speak with animals. Thank you very much.
I can hear you. You shut up.
I am also speaking to him in
They're
his
speaking,
mind.
yeah, telepathically currently.
Let's try to shimmy ourselves out of this again.
All right, give me another athletics check. You're hella stuck. In fact, you're restrained.
All right, so I have an idea. So if everyone else, and by everyone I mean you, Sindri, start shifting this way towards me, go down that other pathway. And then the last one there is Raffi. Makes a commotion like someone came in. They go down that path to back her up. We can get around them, I think, coming this way. But I need a second set of eyes on this.
Okay, so I am gonna go help Montgomery. He wants another set of eyes. Actually, Gim, you have dark vision, right?
I do, sir.
You should go help him.
Alright.
Montgomery, Gim's going because I am lit up like a Christmas tree.
Alright, so just remember, the plan right now is once we have a free path around the other way, that Raffi raises the alarm, they go down that one hallway.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move. Follow me.
Gim, you find a bleeding lizard half buried by rubble from the ceiling.
Raffi.
I'm
gonna
try to pull him out.
I'm gonna make a psychic connection with you.
Make me an athletics check, Gim.
When I tell you to, you're gonna have to try to signal them to come to you, and we're gonna flank them.
Okay.
And as soon as we trigger the trap, if you want to blow them up, blow them up.
Gim, you give Montgomery's tail a big tug and free him from the rubble.
And I made my connection with Raffi. And then I'm going to use... I just need to see which one it works. So, and now I'm going to be using my psionic mind with Montgomery, so you can't talk to me right now. You can understand my messages.
Gim, with your vantage point right there and your dark vision, you can actually utilize the peeking, hold Q and swing your mouse around, to probably its fullest extent. There is a very small crack in this wall that allows you a little bit of vision into the northern rooms beyond. Okay. And if you swing your mouse around, you could actually describe to your party what you see. because I believe you are the only person aside from potentially Raffaella who can see that far in the dark.
Hey guys, I see there's a glowing green orb of tentacles, at least 3 sahuagin. Do I see that big dude, or does he look differently on this?
Hold on, let me see if you see him. I don't think you see him from your line of sight.
Okay, I was just making sure this champion, whatever, is not him.
No, those, from what Raffaella said, I believe she mentioned that the big guy had 4 arms, this guy only has 2.
Okay. Yeah, and I think there's a caster in the back. I can't quite tell. But from what I can tell, I don't see that big dude that she saw earlier. So I count at least 4 sahuagin. And 2 of the ones we fought earlier.
What do you all do with that information?
Montgomery, whenever you're ready, let me know and I will signal to Raffi. You can't talk to me right now, but so just like 2 shakes of your tail for no, and 1 shake of your tail for we're ready to go.
The lizard's head lifts up and down in a big nod motion, and then waves his tail once.
Raffi, whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm going to sound the alarm.
What describe it to me.
I'm gonna go.
You blah, 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 softly to yourself. You may have to. Blah, blah, blah. More.
Would this be a performance check?
I want you to describe what you're doing.
I'm trying to sound the alarm loudly so that the other sahuagin will come over and see what the hell is going on.
So, one thing, you don't speak sahuagin. So I need to understand what you're sounding the alarm potentially sounds like.
I think I would just like to yell loudly like something hit me.
Okay, so you just scream.
Yeah.
Hit me with a little taste.
Woo!
Woo! Huh?
High entertainment value.
Gim, you see them peeking.
I see 2 of the sahuagin looking this general way. Yell some more.
I'm gonna take the spear that I'm holding and pound it on the ground.
Oh, I see the 4-armed guy too. Oh, the big guy's moving.
I'm pounding my spear some more. And I'm moving some of the rocks that are to my left.
Big guy's moving towards you. Moving.
You're ready. Blow it.
They're about 30 feet from, it's still 30 feet in the water. Oh, big guy's about to come out of the water.
He looks over at Raffaella. Are you still a sahuagin?
I am.
He looks at you.
You should be fired.
I can't do anything right now, bro.
Huh? The sahuagin Baron looks at you, Raffaella. He says in a language you do not understand, pointing at you with 2 of his 4 arms.
Fireball, Raffi. He's on to you.
Okay, I need to take off my disguise self so that I can do anything.
All right, I
You
will
know?
restore. Nope, I will just restore it because she can't access her spells.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
You get 1 shot, Raffi.
One shot of adrenaline.
Man, I bet you're fun at parties.
And don't forget, you have to target it as well. You want to blast it with a wand of fire. Oh, Jesus, okay. This is happening. Fails the save. And takes 23 fire damage. You hear... Boom! And suddenly, there is fire. Fire
Can
everywhere.
I react because I knew she was gonna do that?
No, this is only Raphaela's surprise round.
Okay.
Dealing a massive chunk of damage to the sahuagin.
I have a question before the battle starts.
Yes, sir.
Would that fireball affect the cavern at all? Like, make any of it, like, come loose?
Maybe. Maybe.
How about visible? Now, will anything be on fire, thus giving more...
No, it's wet down here. There's definitely nothing on fire down here.
Okay.
It is too moist. 1 moment, please. I need everybody to roll initiative. As I get a sufficient banger going on.
As a free action, can I restore light? Like reveal my arm to be shooting light again?
Oh, you just want the normal light, like 20 and 40? Yeah, I will allow that.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Just like, okay, we know this is happening.
Not that one. Sindri, I'm going to restore your light before anything else happens. Before I forget. Oh my god, I need to move Giant Lizard off of you, fucking A, Montgomery. I can't see.
I'm just a big boy.
Just a baby.
Bet you make a nice pair of shoes.
Damn.
You shut the hell up.
How about a belt? For a lovely lady's purse.
Alright, I'm going to use all of my actions to leave the cave. Good luck.
The Baron and his friends all roll for initiative. Round 1. He's pissed. He just got fireballed literally into the face. He roars at Raphael and charges forward.
Can he fit?
He's at the entrance. He's probably not going to be able to fit through that thing unless he has some sort of malleable form. However, he does have a trident, and that is potentially dangerous. Much like the other sahuagin, he lifts the massive trident, but this one is much larger and looks like it hurts a lot more. Raphael, are you missing your hit points? Because it looks like you are slightly damaged, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm a little bit tired.
Oh.
He slams the trident into Raffaella. Raffaella, do you use a reaction?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna have to cast it. Alright, 1 second. Let me finish up the damage on this one. And he hits you for 9 damage. Target him in Hellish Rebuke. He dex saves for half. And alights with fire, which seems to incense him even more. And he attempts to squash this tiny thing that emits the burning. Get down! And he's gonna give her a death save. One moment.
Oh.
He downs Raffaella and stabs her body with the spear. Sindri, you're up.
Would I have recognized that it was broken because she fell? The psychic link?
Yep. Absolutely.
Guys? Okay, now, would he have made a sound?
Oh, he's making lots of sounds.
Like would I have heard, felt the connection break and then heard another smack?
Oh, I mean, you are very aware of everything that's going on in that cave. It sounds like a fucking murder scene. He's roaring, the whole cave is shaking, he's pounding the walls, he just slammed like a trident the size of a McDonald's into the ground. Like, this is not subtle.
Guys, Rafi needs help yesterday.
Well, get
Well,
over there.
let's go.
Okay, I am
You
going
guys should lure him to the left, and I'll go save her.
Question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Using my astral shard, would I be able to take somebody with me?
Lincoln?
It's teleporting me.
You can teleport. No, it is only you. Now, I would allow you to slap it on Raffaella and then she teleports instead of you. But that would be a sacrifice. And you would not have access to your shard for the rest of the fight. But I would allow that as a potential way to get Raffaella away from the danger very quickly.
Well, the problem is getting to her.
It is, isn't it?
So, what I am going to do, I am going to stand next to Gim.
Okay.
Because it's my shard, can I control where I send the person?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to... let's see, how do I want to do this? I am going to subtly cast guidance on Gim.
Okay.
So Gim, you now have guidance.
Okay, I would love to see it.
Using my astral shard, I'm going to teleport Gim to this square.
Okay, you do not have your astral shard anymore.
Okay, that is fine. Give it to me when you can, Gim. Get Raffaella up first. And then I am going to... That was 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be my turn.
All right. Amumu, you're up.
All right, I'm moving forward to figure out what the hell murder scene going on over here.
Hey, move forward a couple feet. Okay.
I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm being quiet, but thinking.
Give me an out loud thinking. Think out loud. I want to hear it. Narrate.
All right, so I'm going to walk in here. I'm going to kind of creep in, hopefully not get noticed. But see, I know Raffy's hurt because they told us. I'm going to creep this way along this wall.
Yeah, how much move do you have left?
Like...
Need to be keeping track. So as you started, let's say here.
All right, so 30 feet. So I got 20 feet left. I know there are more guys. Okay, I can see the priestesses. I can see that dude. I am going to try to draw the sahuagin away with a persuasion check.
You do not speak his language.
All right. Well. All right. Okay. You know what? I am going to throw a javelin at him to try to distract him from my down comrade, so that Gim can go get her.
Okay. Target him and attack with your javelin.
Nah.
You de-targeted him. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Okay, that hits. You throw the javelin. Roll damage. You fucking stab him in the ass with a javelin. He turns.
Yeah, bitch, get over here. Fucking dick nose.
Pissed.
Come over here, you fucker. Am I allowed to move at my remaining feet, or once I attack, I'm done?
Nope, you can move your whole move if you have move left.
All right, I am going to move back this way. 5, 10, 5, 10.
Okay, that should be, you have moved 40 feet?
Oh, okay, right here. All right, I have moved to try to move myself back.
This is 40 feet. Because you moved 30 and then you move back 10, so that's 40, so that should be done.
All right, so I'm done moving, and my last move, I am going to do a insight check.
All right, let's see it. What would you like to know?
His health.
In one moment. He is certainly singed by Raphaela's fireball and visibly wounded.
Okay. All right, guys. He is pissed. He's looking straight at me, and I think he's beelining it. So now's a good time to get mad, lizard boy.
I'm just gonna make fucking sahuagin noises in the background all game. Gim, you're up.
Moving here, and I'm peeking around the corner.
You see a massive fucking spear sticking out of your friend in the ground like the sword in the stone, but it's the spear and the tiefling.
Yeah, he ain't looking at me though, right?
No, he's looking at Amumu.
I don't think I should run out there.
I would get her up because if you don't, she can die.
So I've enabled it, so potentially, Gim, if you are feeling spicy, and you feel like you can sneak up behind the Baron, you can push or pull tokens by holding P next adjacent to a token and then moving in a direction. So if you get next to Raphaela without the Baron noticing and potentially pull her away, you might be able to get her at least into safety. Or she could end up in the hole.
So just gotta move next to her and do like a sneak check.
Yeah, you got to stealth. Just got to stealth. And hopefully he doesn't notice you.
All right, we're going for it.
Use if you're using stealth, make sure you use
I have guidance.
Guidance,
Can I use it
yeah.
on myself too?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
your
Mm.
it's your roll because
Yeah.
I gave it to you.
Yeah, you have guidance on right now. You don't have to cast it on yourself, so. Stealth.
So now I need to roll
Stealth.
stealth. Come on, Forge.
Target yourself and then roll stealth.
I don't
Perfect.
think I did I?
You did. You rolled a 6, so you clomp on up.
You use your inspiration that we got
Oh
last
yeah, I want to use my
session
inspiration for this.
Reroll.
and add the 1d4.
Yep, and then add 1d4, that's correct. Need all the bonuses you can get.
Moo starts praying to the forge.
Not trying to rules lore.
No, you're good, because the guidance is absolutely... Also, inspiration is a great reminder. It's always good to remind your friends of things. I don't mind that. Again, but you're going to have
did
to
it just-
reroll.
Why did it show up?
I'm sorry? Roll... There you go. Oh, wow. Okay, wait, hold on. 20... You crit it? Wait, what is 20? No, that just straight up added it together. That didn't roll stealth, it just added 20. Can you roll stealth again, Kim?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I just clicked on.
Yeah, target yourself, roll stealth. Or I can... There you go, 1d20 minus 1 plus 1d4, 14. Okay. Let's see if the sahuagin Baron notices you. As he will try and proceed with disadvantage because he was just stabbed in the ass with a javelin. However, Kim, you are unfortunately loud, and he beats your roll by 1. He notices you, but that does not prevent you from doing what you are doing. Gim, do
I
you
grab her.
grab her? Okay. Hold P, and if you wish to drag, I believe dragging is it half your movement? Hold on.
Yeah, it's half.
Can I
your
just pick
movement.
her up?
You can drag her, or you can pick her up. It's half your movement to drag. Picking up will not get you as far.
Okay, then I'm just gonna drag her, I guess.
I would heal her first if you can.
Yeah, I've only got 1 heal left.
If he hits her, she's dead.
I thought she had 3 rolls.
Getting hit when you're down is an automatic failing 2 death saves.
Yeah, if I hit her again, she dies.
All right, well, fuck. All right, we're going.
All right, roll healing. Ooh, all right. You get her back up off the precipice of death. You can still drag her, by the way. That is totally fine. You can use the rest of your move.
All right, I'm dragging her.
So hold P and then move in the direction you want to go. You can't catty corner like that. You have to pull her directly
Oh,
back.
okay.
There you go. And you go backwards. Okay. Lagging a little bit. How much move do you have, Kim?
30.
Okay. So you should be able to move her about 15 squares? Or, sorry, 15 feet, so 3 squares? You pull her into
So
the
that's it.
rubble. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. You pull her out of safety. The sahuagin can't get in the room. And he's much too large. Raphael is safe. For now. The other smaller sahuagin, however, may not be so daunted.
I pray to the forge and thank him for healing us.
He points at Amumu. Raffaella, you're alive! You're prone. You must use half of your move to stand up from prone.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, you have 15 feet of movement left. You are no longer prone. Gim has just dragged you over some rocks. A little painful, but not as painful as the healing spear holes in your body.
Is it my turn to?
It is,
do
yeah.
stuff?
I want you to go. It's your
Okay.
turn, so get
Okay.
up, go nuts.
Okay.
You can move 15 feet and do the rest of whatever you would like. What are we doing, Raffi?
I'm thinking.
You can also ask your friends if they have an advice. Any advice?
Yeah. Do you guys have
Yeah.
anything I should do?
I'm
here?
about to say I'm.
The Baron can't reach in here. He was too small. I don't know if you could back of the cave and blast him.
Yeah, I'm
if
gonna
you
keep
could,
them
like,
all.
If you could pop out, shoot, and pop back.
Yeah, I could Misty step back.
Yeah, like run in
You're
there.
like,
Do you have the spell slots for it?
Yeah, I still have 2 spell slots.
I don't, because you used one at least to turn into a sahuagin. Or do you have?
No,
an
that's innate. That's not in my spell slots.
Yeah, her disguise self is innate spellcasting. However, she
Oh.
did use Hellish Rebuke as a spell twice, so she is out of second level spell slots.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it still shows me as having both.
Because I don't think you have been checking the consume button when you cast your spells. If you could do that in the future, it'll make sure
How do
that
I
it
do
tracks
that?
your
Just
spells.
click the-
Well, when you
just
cast
click
a
the
spell, no. When you cast a spell, it brings up a prompt and it says "consume spell slot?" ? You want to make sure that's always
Oh,
checked, or else it's
gotcha.
not consuming your spell slots. Because warlocks
Gotcha.
run on a very limited bank of spells per day, and you got hit a
Okay.
lot, and you've been hellish rebuking a lot, so you are just straight up out of second level spell slots. You only have cantrips.
You have the best cantrip in the game, so it's a minor win.
It is in my innate spellcasting, though. Hellish Rebuke is.
You've used
get-
one hellish rebuke innately, and you've used hellish rebuke as a spell. Hold on, I'm
So
scrolling
I
up.
still should have 1 left because I've only used it.
There's
use it
one
3
on the
times?
Baron. So there's one on the Baron. 18 minutes ago. I'm scrolling. Still scrolling. I got a there's another one. There's 2. Looking. Delilah. Spear. Hellish, there's 3. Okay, so
Okay,
you've used
then
3.
they're all used.
They're all gone. You got nothing.
Okay.
Also, don't forget to also keep track of your hellish rebuke uses, because you should also be out of that. And I'm going to mark you as being out of that. Boop. 0 out of 1. There you go.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, just keep track of your stuff. I usually, if you don't keep track of your stuff, I will lowball you every time.
Okay.
So you have
I'm-
15 feet, so you can like move 10 and then move back 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna get this body out of the way. Boop. Oh, she can't occupy the same space as Gim, so she actually can't move back 5 feet.
Oh,
you can move
then yeah, I
north 5
wouldn't.
feet.
Oh yeah, you can move forward into there.
Yeah, where he can't get me.
That's gonna hit. And that's gonna do 11 force damage as you peek back around the corner, give him a good blast of Eldritch Blast, and then I'm gonna add the proficiency bonus for Genie's Wrath right now. Boop.
Okay, I'm gonna move one more this way. Hopefully he can't reach me.
Risky business. All right. Raffaella, you play chicken with the giant 120-foot hole in front of you. Does that end your round?
Yes.
Montgomery, you're up. You're a lizard wizard.
Alrighty. So I see him. The question is, can I get to that one in 30 feet? That's not the button I wanted.
That is a reticle.
How about that?
Lizard calculations. That's lizard math.
Lizard brain coming in.
The sahuagin looks at this giant lizard rolling up.
Excuse me while I find my giant lizard so I can find my attack.
It's there. It's under bite. Just go into your inventory. It works. But you have to target the lizard, or target the champion to bite it. There you go. Okay, a giant lizard attacks with his bite. I want to see it. That misses. The sahuagin slaps you away.
And I'm done. Not a whole lot of insight being done by a lizard.
Next up, there's a warlock. Points at the giant fucking lizard. Oh wait, he's not meleeing. But he is Eldritch Blasting you. For 1 force damage. He taps at his staff. Next up, a priestess in the back. More sahuagin noises. Okay. She heals the Baron for 3 hit points. God damn it. Wow, how did I low roll that so fucking hard? Next up, the Baron. He's pounding at the edge of the cave. He cannot get to Raffaella, trying to stab his spear through. Of 10, he pounds back through the cave. There is a lizard in his way. As he tries to stab it away with his spear, like poking a lizard on the ground and just trying to fling it over his shoulder with his massive trident. His rage incensing. The last one hitting. Knocking Montgomery out of form.
2 out of 3 is not bad. Alright, this guy's kind of scary.
Sindri, you're up.
Guys, can we do this?
a little late for that. Let's
You're
just
about to say.
go.
Oh, okay, he actually looks... He is wounded.
How about you talk less and hit more?
Yeah, do that.
Okay, now, DM question.
Yeah.
Can I breathe my breath weapon through this crack?
Yes.
Okay.
That is working as intended. Very clever, Cinder. You just put your mouth to the crack in the wall and just, Hooga.
Question. It says consume available usage, consume resource. Do I click both of those?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you always want to consume. If you're using it, you consume it.
Just two different, like, two ones there. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I turned that toggle back on. Put your template
Okay.
down and make sure you have your dudes targeted first. You
And
had them
it's-
targeted, but I think you removed it. There you go.
Yeah.
And then roll damage.
So because it's saying that I'm placing it over the champion,
Uh-huh.
I should be placing it beside me and then rotating it, right?
It seemed to be working fine. You were targeting the champion and the baron. It's a cone, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
no.
the
Your origin point is here. Like this, right?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I was just
So that
that's what it
still
was-
works.
Yeah.
Oh, you can turn your reticle if you hold shift and use mouse wheel. You can spin it.
Yeah,
warp spin it.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought I had to do that before I placed it.
No, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure they're both
So-
targeted. Roll damage. It'll prompt their save. Very good. They'll both try and save. One succeeding, the champion failing. The baron taking half damage. He takes 4. The champion taking the full 9 from your breath weapon.
And then, because we is going la big, quicken spell, and I am going to cast infestation on the baron.
Oh, okay. Needs to make a con save. And he succeeds. No damage.
And then I am going to risk it for the biscuit and take a step back.
Sahuagin 4. Infestation 0. Amumu, you're up.
Let's see what we got here. Alright, I want to make a... Before I attack, I want to make a insight.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, nothing. Well, then, Homeboy's probably still looking at me. I'm briefly confused about the giant lizard, but he still knows that he's got a giant thing sticking up his ass because of moi. So, yeah. Time to rage.
Let me add the rage to you. One moment, please.
Alright.
I believe if you target yourself when you rage, it'll automatically add this effect.
I'll do it next time.
No
I
problem.
promise.
Go ahead.
Alright, cool. Alright, so yeah, home skillet. I'm gonna go finish what I started.
All right, getting in there.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let me target home skillet here. Okay, cool deal.
Reckless attack. Okay. Great weapon attack. Oh, God. All right, rolling with advantage. Hit the button. Thank God you did. 1 in the 19, that will hit.
Suck it, loser!
As the Sahuagin looks very confused as the giant lizard he just stabbed turns back into a person. A moo rolling up chopping his axe directly into his chest.
And because I used greater weapon master attack and I killed that motherfucker, this bitch tits next to me is gonna get 8 too. So
Better target him. Get him. I think you removed your reckless because you don't have to cast it every time. I think it's for the whole turn. But you could just roll advantage.
Wowie.
Just hit attack and roll advantage. That's gonna hit. Got a moo on the rampage.
Actually, no, it should be -5 because I didn't apply the -5 to it.
17.
17.
Okay, so
1 second. That'll hit. All right. You chop this one for another 20 damage. Holy shit.
I'm feeling fucking righteous and hopefully leading the example. So hopefully they bring and they focus towards me to allow Raffi to heal up and get back. And that will end my turn.
Gim, you're up.
All right, here we go. Running out there. And
The priestess.
smashing her in the face.
Are you doming? All right, let's see it. That hits. How dare you?
Boom that bitch.
For 8 bludgeoning damage, you just run out, clock her a good one.
Alright, I'm gonna do insight on her now.
Go ahead. You can know 2 things. What would you like to know?
Health and can I know how many spells she can cast?
Of what slot?
2.
She has 3 level 2 spell slots. They are all available.
And I thank the Forge.
Next up, the Sahuagin champion. Now engaged in combat with a moo after taking a mighty blow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who am I going to stab today? He will attack the bloodied target, smelling blood on a moo. The first attack with the spear missing. The second
But a bitch,
hitting,
bro.
but only dealing 3 damage to you. The last attack missing widely. And the champion brings up his spear in a slightly defensive posture. Raffaella, you're up.
Okay. I have all my movement now, yeah?
Sure do.
Okay. I'm gonna target this one.
That will miss.
Ooh.
You're a little bit
Unless you want to use
discombobulated.
unless you want to use your inspiration.
You do have it.
I do?
You do. Everybody has one.
Oh, that's right! I
Yep.
forgot
Everybody
about that. How
had
do I
a
use
really
that?
good RP game. You just re-roll again. Just roll again. That'll change it into a hit. Roll damage. Oh, Jesus. You blast the priestess for 12 force damage plus another 2 because of your Genie's Wrath. Boop.
Okay, I want to do an insight check on the other champion.
Okay. What would you like to know?
Health.
Very good, very good. There you go. Looking a bit wounded after, taking an axe to the face from a moo. Will that be all from you, Rafaela?
Yes.
Montgomery, you're up. And lucky, the champion has decided to take his wrath out on a moo.
Yeah. Good for me, and I need to figure out exactly what the heck I am going to do now. You know what? Let's, that's not good. That's not going to do this good. I think I know what we need to do. I am going to...
Shalolu.
Shalala is definitely an option. I was going to be... You know what? It sounds like people need Shillelagh. Forget being helpful and being a team player. We're Shillelagh.
The risk it for the biscuit. Oh God, the risk it! It was the risk it! No biscuit! No biscuit!
I may have changed physical shapes. My brain is still in lizard form. Listen, I need a chance. You know what? Inspiration.
Oh shit! Alright, use it! Use it, you pathetic lizard brain! You still miss!
Still lizard brain.
Oh my god. But it's a giant lizard brain.
Listen, it was pretty polished, pretty smooth, man. And I could see myself in my brain,
Would you like to move and take a fat attack of opportunity, or would you like to stay there and cry?
Absolutely not. I am gonna be here. That was a warning swing. I'm gonna give you one chance to walk away now, because you ain't gonna get another. And I'll try to insight the one in the back.
Oh jeez. All right, go ahead.
Lizard brain no more is back.
Ah, you woke up. You wake up, Montgomery. You've been in a coma for 5 years. What would you like to know? 2 things.
I would like to know health and potential elemental weaknesses.
Okay. Let me give you the health, because I put it on always for owner. There you go. Potential elemental weaknesses. None.
Well, if anyone is inclined of electricity, they might be standing in water. Just throw that out there.
I won't stand in water.
Next up.
Don't you bear me.
One moment, please. The warlock turns, holding his staff aloft, and begins chanting, summoning the darkness. He will cast it. Let's see. Here. And tentacles begin to rise from the ground as the darkness begins to spill from the earth. Montgomery and Amumu, the void begins to envelop you. No light permeates this. And if you are standing in this area, you are blinded. Any creature that will start its turn in this area will take 2d6 cold damage. And if you end your turn in the area, you must succeed on a dex save or take acid damage.
Wait, cold or acid damage?
Both.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes is the answer.
Shit. Okay.
However, for right now, both of you are blinded as the darkness takes over.
Okay.
And chuckling, the warlock retreats backwards. The priestess, just getting bopped by Gim. Gim, you can take an attack of opportunity on the priestess as she tries to move backwards.
Alright.
You can target her, and yep, there you go. Roll attack.
It's just normal, right?
Yep, just normal on this one. And that's gonna miss. She slides away without getting hit. Moving to her allies. She begins to heal her companions. Sindri, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step. And I'm gonna call out to my friends. The one that ran away, is it still in the water?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to target this one. I am going to... I need to sequence this better. I am going to transmute spell. Although it's saying I've run out of uses. I do not know why.
You have meta magicked a bit. Are you out of? Are you actually out of charges?
I'm not, well, because I put them all into one pool. Because they're all sorcery points.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have sorcery points, but I don't have meta magic. So I'll just do it by hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to transmute spell. And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at a 2nd level at the priestess.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
And I'm transmuting it to lightning damage.
Okay. Oh! An 18's gonna hit?
And damage. So it's gonna be 19 radiant. 19 lightning.
She explodes as a bolt of lightning comes crackling out of Sindri. It channels through the water, and there is nothing left of the priestess.
Does the water continue to go on and hit the warlock?
No, it does not.
Damn it.
However, she is very fried.
And that what to do is I'm going to quicken and cast Firebolt on the champion, which apparently it's blocked by a wall, so I need to move there.
There you go. That is blind area. You cannot see through the blinded huge area.
Okay, because I can't see where the reticle is, so I don't know where I can stand.
Oh, you can't see the reticle? That's weird.
No.
So the reticle starts here. So this square is safe, this square is not. That square is not safe.
Is this square safe?
No. Pretty much there are only 3 safe squares, and that's here, here, and here.
God, how big is that area?
Very large.
Because I can see him if I peek.
You would have to have direct line of sight.
Okay. Then I am not going... Can I undo that? Because I can't... I thought I could see him.
Yeah. Yep,
Okay.
I will allow it. Oops. Another reticle on accident, I bet.
More death circles.
That's my turn.
Okay. Amumu, you're up. You're blinded, as you are currently enveloped by darkness.
Alright. I am currently facing this way. I'm just gonna move right here. Am I still enveloped?
There is a large barren corpse there. You cannot move there.
Alright.
Now you can move past Montgomery and around this way, but that will put you in potential danger from this warlock back here. But that'll get you out of the darkness. Also, you did start your turn in this glorious darkness, my friend. And so the hunger does trigger. Let's see. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage.
I am a Goliath. I take reduced cold damage.
You take 2 damage as you start your turn. In there, please, you can record the 2 damage.
Wouldn't it be 1 damage because it's a quarter of it's a quarter of the damage?
Yeah, with raging too, right?
Is he resistant against cold damage when he's raging?
Everything except psychic.
Well, I'm also.
you don't,
I have.
You don't double. He wouldn't double dip. Because he's already resistant to cold.
Resistances don't stack?
He's already resistant to cold. He wouldn't be, like, immune to cold, so he would just take 2.
Alright. Okay, so hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
-2. There we go. Alright. I'm out, and I see fresh meat over here.
Alright. He's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you?
Attack of opportunity.
Oh, damn. Okay.
1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna move
all
you
right.
back.
Damn it. Roll low, roll low, roll low.
He hits you for 4 damage as you move away. You can continue your turn.
Okay.
Ah!
I already got reckless, so I'm not going to do that again. But
that's gonna hit. He is going to use a reaction. You can roll damage. Oh! So he takes 18 slashing damage. 1 second, I do need to apply that really quick. Bloop! He will cast Retribution on you, turning his pain into yours. Amumu. Need you to make me a dex save, please.
Make this at advantage.
oh, oops, I did not do that.
As you have danger sense when you're raging.
Yep.
Roll again.
All right, hold on. Let me just roll a d20 with advantage. 1 second.
No, just roll d20 plus 1 more time. Don't roll with advantage. That's like rolling 3 times.
Yeah.
So just roll another 1d20 plus 1. One more dex save. Go, do it. Make it. Dex save. Go. Roll it. No. Just make the dex save again. You still fail.
11. That's 11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, DC.
It still fails.
Yeah.
And you are going to take 6 lightning damage because you are raging on the failed save. And it still goes through. The warlock, crackling with lightning as Amumu's axe bites into it. Both of them left bleeding. Amumu, what else are you doing with your round?
Let's try an insight roll here.
No.
And that'll end my turn.
Gim, you're up. Gim is muted.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
Gim's
all
muted.
right.
Hail me!
Kill the thing that's attacking him first, so it can't run away.
Well, I can't. This is about as far as I can move. So
Sacred
I'm
Flame it.
smashing this one. I'm smashing him in the face.
All right, smash. That's gonna miss.
Doesn't the warlock need to do concentration?
That didn't trigger as a concentration spell. 1 second. It is concentration. Hold on. Let me apply that real quick. Normally the game is good about keeping track of that for me. Let me look at the damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a DC 10.
Succeeds.
Sorry, Chody.
Gim, what else are you doing with your round?
Contemplating life.
Oh. Next up, the champion. Doesn't like this. He's gonna move right here. And he's gonna attack a Moo.
Lack of opportunity for Montgomery?
Montgomery is blinded. He cannot see.
Ah.
First one hitting. Gonna try and whittle away at the raging barbarian's hit points. Ooh, second one's gonna hit. And last spear attack. Putting
Okay.
Amumu down, even through the rage. His reckless attack proving too reckless. Raffaella, you're up. Amumu goes
Okay.
down.
I'm going to attack this one.
Oh, okay, that's gonna hit. Oh, Jesus. He has already used his reaction. Oh, and Raffaella out of the back. Eldritch blasts.
From downtown.
Obi!
He begins spiraling down.
The toilet. Bye.
Raffaella, what else are you doing with your round?
That'll do it.
Montgomery, you are no longer blinded as the warlock is dead, and the spell dissipates.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Last I checked, someone's about to get themselves a little bit of a walloping. I got a sheboygan in here somewhere.
The Sheboygan. That's gonna miss, unfortunately.
He's just a little too slippery for my liking. You know, I'm still wiping the darkness out of my ass. That's what it is. That'll be it for me.
Sindri, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna make this real fun. So I'm gonna use my last spell slot. And I'm going to Guiding Bolt.
Oh, that's gonna miss.
And I'm going to
Snap.
use my
Poor Gim.
inspiration.
Okay.
Do I just re-roll just like hit the attack roll again?
Yep, just reroll. Yep. Smash that attack button. Ah! Sometimes the inspiration just doesn't hit just right. Poor Gim hits it twice to the face.
Okay.
Stop
then
flashbanging your teammates, asshole.
I'm going to quicken spell.
Holy how many fucking sorcery points do you have? Each one of those, like, quicken spells take 2 sorcery points, and you've used 2 of them in this round. Or this whole this fight.
No, then I would be. Sorry, I thought quicken was off of your thing, so I am out.
You are, like, hella out. Yeah, quicken takes 2. You spent 2 sorcery points. Yeah, and then you've done that.
Quickened, twinned, subtle. So that's my 6.
Yeah. You dry, dog.
Yeah.
Amumu, make me a death save.
No idea how to do that. Hold on.
Double click open your character sheet. See your avatar where it's all red, looks like you're dying? Yeah. Click the skull.
I don't see a skull.
It's literally in the middle of your avatar. Open your character sheet. Lit to the left of your name.
Sheet popped out?
Yeah, I got inspiration, hit dice.
Look at your avatar. Look at your art. Look at your art. You see how it says like checkmark 0, and then there's like a literal skull in the middle of it, and then 0, and then X. Click on the skull.
Yeah, I'm lost as fucking sauce. Hold on.
Bruh.
I know.
Is your character sheet popped out, or is it in window?
It's in a window. Popped out.
So right. Go to that sheet.
Close the pop out and double click your token.
Yeah.
Oh, now
Trust
it
on
works.
this.
There it goes. There it goes.
There you
Now
go.
it's popped in. Okay, normal.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, God.
You fail. 1 step closer to death. Gim, you're up. Is Gim
It
muted?
doesn't get an attack of opportunity if I just move 1 step to the other side of him, right? It's not like I'm running away.
Nope. As long as you are still adjacent, you can move around a creature.
So right there doesn't mean no thing of opportunity.
That's correct. You'll be perfectly fine there. All right. Game you cast. Spare the dying. Amumu is stabilized. He will not have to make a death save for next round.
Oh, thank you. I say unconsciously.
That's that counts as an action, so.
Okay, anything else with your round?
No.
That's it? Okay. Next up, the champion. Gim or Montgomery. Gim or Montgomery. He turns to Montgomery as Gim slides through the water to spare the dying on Amumu. But now the sahuagin. Let's see. Montgomery, are you damaged? Gim, are you damaged?
Nope.
Interesting. Don't like that. The first melee attack hitting. For 5 piercing. Rolling normally, missing the second. And the third. Raffaella, you're up. The champion holds strong, now turning his spear onto Montgomery. Amumu is down.
I'm gonna fireball. Just kidding.
I almost shot monster out my nose.
How to give your friends a heart attack 101.
Oh, Jesus. And that was the end of Reflection. It's been a great game.
Hey, I would have survived.
Why do you keep hitting me with stuff?
That would've been fine.
Gim is a magnet of bad luck today. Raffaella, your Eldritch Blast goes awry. Anything else you're doing?
I don't have any more actions or anything, so no.
Montgomery? The sahuagin has turned his spear onto you.
Well, that's a mistake for him. Because right where Gim is standing, I am going to invoke both the powers of life and death in a 10-foot sphere.
Wither and bloom. Okay, put a template down. I don't know how this is gonna work.
So each creature of my choice in the area must take a Constitution saving throw. So that'll be the sahuagin.
Okay.
In addition,
untarget Gim for this one. Like, just Gim. Yeah, there you go. One creature of your choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit. Ooh, that's pretty good. Hit points equal to the roll. And he's gonna make a con save. Fails.
The bloom power will go to a Mumu.
Thank you, lizard.
And yeah, he will take 10 necrotic damage for that.
A Mumu. Spend and roll a hit die if you have any left.
Alright, where would I find that one? I do not have it popped out.
In, it should be in your short rest. Let's see.
It'll be bottom right of your avatar.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pop that. I don't have any now anymore. I don't have any of the 4.
I'm not sure if he can rest or spend a hit die when he's dead.
Yeah,
He was stabilized, right?
He is stabilized. Hold on. Let me see if I can prompt you to, see if I can.
You didn't use any when you...
There it is. Now I can. Okay.
Yeah, I just set him to 1 hit point. Go ahead.
Alright, cool. So take a rest.
I think if you just... Yeah.
You can just roll the hit die without taking a rest.
Yeah, you could, don't take the rest, just roll the hit die.
The 1d12 plus your con modifier.
Yep, so roll 1d12 plus 4. Plus 4, 10. Okay, a Mumu, you are going to heal 10 hit points, which will put you at 10. I know it said 9, but I had set him to 1, so this is...
Yep.
He is at 10. Montgomery, your Wither and Bloom. Wither's the champion, and blooms on a Mumu.
We'll just consider that a just transfer of health. There's not much else I can do here, so that'll be it for me.
Sindri, you're up.
I'm going to firebolt, but apparently it's untargeted when I wanted to target. Which... Meh.
Me. Oof. Missing. Thankfully not hitting Gim this time.
That is the end of my turn.
Mumu, you are up. Let's see. You are here. Let me
Still prone.
delete
right?
all of these buffs because you definitely don't have them anymore. These are all gone. These are definitely out. Hey, you're prone. You're wounded.
Alright. I still got a little fight left in me. Alright, here we go.
You are no longer drowning as you were prone in water.
Alright. Now it says I have 0 health. Yeah, now it says I have 0 health.
Well, why'd you kill yourself?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you did. You literally just did that.
I put in all this work.
Give yourself 10 hit points again.
There
He
you go.
just goes off and kills himself.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
sorry. Here we go.
So just stand up.
Okay, you gonna stand up, lad?
Yes, I am.
All right, get rid of your prone debuff and half your move. Okay.
All right. Let's just go ahead and finish this.
I like Mumu gets up, immediately reckless attacks again. And Mumu, you miss and misses.
Does he still have his bonus roll thing?
Insight?
Go ahead.
Did you use your inspiration?
Yeah, I mean inspiration. I do have my inspiration. Okay, so I'm gonna roll again.
Okay.
But I
Only
can
roll
roll
once.
You
Yeah.
only roll once, yeah. You rolled twice again, didn't you?
I only saw one.
Oh, there is one.
Yeah,
Okay, actually you
yeah.
rolled 18. You hit. Roll
All right,
damage.
here we go.
Oh god. All right, you sink your axe once again into the champion's barnacled armor. It cracks under the weight of your axe. Luckily, your inspiration seems to be driving your successes today. Amumu.
I prayed at the forge. It's done.
Oh, I like how we're all converting now. Gim.
I'm here to smash him in the face. Or the back of the head, rather.
Yeah, probably the back of the head. He's very focused on Montgomery right now.
Flank him.
You would get flanking.
Do I get flanking? What is that? So,
Advantage. So roll attack.
You get
hit
advantage.
There you go. That's gonna miss.
for fuck's sakes. And I have nothing else I can do.
Next up, the champion. Now incensed by Montgomery's magic. And his blood. Puts him to the spear. Oh, oof. And even rolling with advantage. Missing the first attack. The second one hitting rather solidly. Wounding Montgomery. And the last. Missing. A 4 and a 3. A tragedy. Raffaella, the sahuagin is stabbing Montgomery desperately. What do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna attack him.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Probably gonna do a lot of damage. 11 force damage plus the 2 from your Genie's Wrath. It's not enough to bring down the champion, but it doesn't hit him in the face this time.
That's my turn.
Montgomery. You're
Well,
withering
that was
blue.
very nice.
Do we hit the final shillelagh? It hits. But is it enough to kill him? It is! Montgomery, describe to me how you kill the champion.
Bloodied and wounded from the several probings taken over the course of this encounter, Montgomery, in a final fit of energy, raises the staff high, calls in the fey powers around him, empowers the strike, and brings it down upon the neck of the sahuagin.
The cavern falls silent as the sahuagin are brought down. Only the soft chuffing and whining of the wounded and dying ghost boars further in the cavern remains. But that will have to wait for another day. As that is where we will end today's session. with multiple downings and a wounded party, but some clever spellcasting and some utilization of the terrain, proving quite effective. Good job.
I don't know how I pissed the dice gods off, but fuck my life.
Damn, dude.
That was
Not
rough.
once
That
did you
was
pray the
rough.
forge this session.
He did not like you.
Holy shit.
You pray to the forge on average 14 times a session. This session, 0.
Brutal.
Yeah, he abandoned me.
Sounds like you abandoned him. Call
You know,
your mother.
get
Call
what-
your mother. Have you called your mother?
When I'm balancing these sessions, Gim, I balance them thinking that you're going to succeed on at least 50% of your dice rolls. You're making it very hard for me. I'm going to need you to stop that. Stop being so unlucky.
It was terrible today. My luck was just, oh my god.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, you know, I hope that doesn't permanently dissuade you from D&D, but that was a rough night
No,
for
it's
Gim.
not. 100% not dissuaded me from it. It's just, it's just my turn to have a bad night. So
It is. You guys have fun with the sahuagin in the ghost boar caves?
That was cool.
Yes.
and Gally just
That's it.
sent me a
Oh.
message saying bads will be bads.
Oh, wow. Wow, absolutely demolished. Well, you will see what is happening with the ghost boars next week. I think you've already gotten a little bit of a taste of what's further on in that cavern. Some of you spotted a very curious-looking thing growing out of the ground. So we'll figure that out next
Because
week.
of That whirlpool.
We are meeting
It was the
next
hottest come out
Friday.
of That whirlpool.
Yeah, next
I
Next
think.
Friday's nothing. Oh,
It's the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, why? What is that? Some sort of holiday?
I don't know.
Are you
Travel,
constipated? Like AFK, you gotta poop? Like I don't understand.
Oh no, I will be needed to be forklift. I'm good to go. I will be here. I don't get to celebrate Thanksgiving this year, so I'm stuck here.
I mean,
as a Canadian, it doesn't affect me at
we got
all. I was
one
like,
Canadian.
next week isn't launch.
Nope.
Like,
Some people celebrate and have like family over and whatever. Like I'm not, but I
I'm
know
not
other
either.
people that
I'm
do.
good.
I am not, so I'm good. So next
All
Friday
right.
it is.
Next Friday
Are
it
you good,
is.
Chody?
I mean, I'm not going to be the one that says the group can't get together. You can leave that. I'll be here. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I didn't want to leave you out of the decision.
next week was
Oh,
my
no,
work's
by all
Christmas.
means.
Next week is my work's Christmas party, and it's like, do I want to go to my work's Christmas party with like I only like 3 people that work at the company, and it's my mom, my dad, and my cousin, or you guys, which there's 4 of you.
And
5 of
and
you.
loot and D&D. I mean, honestly, strictly better.
There's 5 people, so on like the people that I like D&D wins, and
Yes.
there's
Do
a
you
lot
want me to
less people that I
simplify this for
hate.
Yep. Well, sounds like a game on for next week. I am going to
yeah.
let you guys go, and I'm going to say goodbye to stream.
I stream.
I will see you
Goodbye,
all
stream.
next week.
Nice team.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
guys.
Bye.
You guys all
Bye.
on Ezra tomorrow.
Yep, I'll be
Oh
on.
yeah.
All right. I love that crew. That's it for Reflection today. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. Greatly appreciated. Check out the VODs over on YouTube at Arctis DD. Watch us live on Twitch and catch our shorts and funny moments over on Twitter and TikTok. I'm Zarina. I'm your DM. Thanks for watching. And I hope to see you next time.